Hello everyone, welcome to Dynamics Modeling of Cities channel. This is Apeksha Patidar and today we will learn how to cover plastic wrap onto an object using a Tyflow. So we are expecting this kind of a result. So let's start with it. As you can see, I have an object over here and we will start with the geosphere. Let the geosphere cover this object, and what we need is the number of segment is geosphere. As you can see, we have number of segments here and changing it to default. Okay, so we need this number of lots of number of segment because for wrapping nicely around the geometry which is present underneath it. And the next step would be to create a Tyflow. So Tyflow, and then open editor. We are going to start with the birth object, and the first thing is we need to convert this sphere into Tyflow particle. So for which we are using birth object operator, and here we'll pick the sphere. Set the display to geometry, and we will hide the selection underneath this. As you can see, it has been yeah. Now what we need is we can see the Tyflow only here. Next thing is we need to convert this geometry into cloth. So we'll pick cloth birth operator, cloth bind operator, which is here. And under the display geometry, untick the mark particle with no geo. So this is what we are getting the result with it, and it's look much cleaner. Under the cloth bind, change the binding stiffness, let's say 2.7 the stretch, 0.7 the shear, point 0.05 to our bend, and below this length bias to minus 0.85. So yeah, as you can see, the cloth is shrinking. Before that we need to on our object. So as you can see, the cloth is shrinking, but it is not covering the object, for which we need to pick surface force so that it can interact with the object. Surface force, internal object, and change the force to point or let's just increase to 1. As you can see, the cloth has been changing its shape. Next thing is we need to add particle physics. Physics particle physics. so that the cloth can collide with the model. Right now it looks like messed up. So to make it more smooth, let's change the absolute radius to point. Yes, and we can increase the collision by increasing the friction by, let's say, 50. And now let's see the result. Still it's not behaving properly, so for which say point. So the last thing we is to add the collision. For the collision with the object, and pick the inner material. Again we need to pick the model, and it has been picked. Now the next step is we will increase the steps of Tyflow in time modifier. Let's make the steps under particle bind solver to 20 and change the frame time to half frame under main settings. This will increase the detailing of this cloth, and as you can see, it is behaving like better, and this is the result what we got. So I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you for watching.